Hello friend and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail. Let's continue where we left off, and that is with the upgrading of our troops and ships. Now I actually want to start here with getting all of these guys to a minimal crew so we can take the maximum amount of units for all of them. Let's do that. I can actually use all reserve here. Yeah, so let's start with that, and then I also want to oh. Really? So it doesn't matter whether they use reserve here or not? That's okay. Oh well. You're 100% fine. Let's just get you to use the reserve, you to use the reserve. You'll be fine without it. That's it for the victory. Okay, so the tough part is that for them they have sea service muskets, but they are not enough. So I would need 1050 of some other weapons, and I don't have it. I mean, yeah, there are enough trade muskets, but musket and bayonet, that is not what I'm looking for. Okay, how about 750? I could do that, and then you can do this. And I need more morale than stamina at this point. So alright, so now I have that crew up and running. Yeah, I don't have the Lorient equipped yet, so let's also do that. I know that it doesn't matter for the next battle, but I might as well. And let's start with the minimum. And since they're gonna need quite a lot, and I probably don't have enough, let's just give them the trading muskets, which is terrible. So no matter what I do, if I take units from the reserve, it's gonna be, I guess, let's just go for morale. Alright. So Lorient also at 1200 now. It would not be without a sense of irony to use the Lorient as my flagship. Actually, they have better guns even. So let's switch from the Victory to the Lorient, and yeah, that'd be fun. Come on. All right. So you only have 100 in that. You have only 100 in that. 100 there. 100 here. And 100 here. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. These guys are more experienced, yeah, but look, not only is it, of course, the best way to taunt the French by losing the Lyon, their prime flagship, against them. It's also the actual best ship. Anyway, I'll be researching for artillery, and I'll actually try to get some artillery going too, so... this is mortars. No, I want the actual artillery. Let's get them to 200. Assign an officer. Brass cannons to reserve. Okay. There we go. And yeah, that should be it. We have very little cash as well, and it's already... We're effectively not going to get anything from this mission. The costs of our fleet are too high. So, anyway. The Admiralty decided to keep pressing the French troops in Egypt and ordered the assembly of an expeditionary force to land at Qir Bay and advance across the isthmus with the city of Alexandria as the final destination. That will certainly be interesting. Captain, you've been assigned to lead the opening action of the landing at Qir Bay. Your task is to land your men on the beach and defeat the French defenders. After a safe bridge has been successfully opened, advance inland and secure a perimeter that will allow our expeditionary force to land safely and without any unpleasant surprises. Well, I actually don't think it matters that much which I put forward. So, in all honesty, I'd rather put my prime flagships up front with 1,200 men, and then the troop ships, because this is going to be a tough battle anyway. Captain, we have to sail close to the beach and land our troops. Unfortunately, the extended shallow waters will force our ships to keep some distance from the beach, and our men to approach without any covering fire from our guns. So that's lovely. I think the men will need an extra ration of rum today. We're awaiting your orders, Captain. Oh, that was weird. Let's take a look at the shallows. Actually, yeah, I mean, they can get up till here. Pretty much, I think they'll be fine. Can't get much further. I guess they can get some covering fire. At least the wind is good. For my ships to turn and to start using some cannon, I don't actually even think we'll likely see the enemy. One thing that's also interesting is that I can actually land here, but I don't think landing at multiple places is going to be a great idea. Ideally, yeah, I've already found the perfect target. So let's actually go on normal speed because I don't want my guys to get into shallow waters. Yeah, they'll not have the range, obviously, because they're also shooting with the wind. They're not going to be able to cut it. Let's hoist those sails. And then eventually they'll just stop. The way this stuff is done is definitely going to take some time. Sometimes I just don't really get the games like this. It's like, okay, you're going to have to... If you're playing at normal speed, this is going to take half an hour. It's like pretty long. Oh, that's something to fire at? Oh, oh, jeez. Oof. That's some serious cannon. I'd rather stay away from that if I can help it. I guess I'm already going to send a serious attachment of the crew. Because I am quite afraid that I will get slapped around otherwise. Here too, I'll send everybody and their grandmother. What are you doing? Please take your time. I don't know how many more men they have there, but the faster I land, the better. Because there are some serious attacks around here that... I already have some units that are in pretty bad shape because of this. But we got on land. Okay. Somehow I'm really used to the spacebar being like that, like a pause button. And I do at least certainly hope that now despite the fact that most of my units are already kind of routing. Yeah, use double click. Let's go. Alright, what are you doing? What are you firing at? Okay, they immediately fell. I just hope that well, I mean, I'll have to go for the second one. Yeah, so the majority of my army isn't even here yet, but because those guys are so nasty, I'd rather... Holy moly. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sail over to this side. They will have artillery there too. That's super tricky. Let's just hope that they will be overwhelmed rather quickly. Although my men also do seem to be dying by the bushes here. The interesting thing though is that the AI is kind of retreating somewhat. And I do like it. I want pretty much everybody to go after these grenadiers. Will they keep going? I'm not quite sure what they're trying to do. But none of my boats are actually moving, right? Because they're quite literally on the shallows. Okay. Okay. So the one thing that I want to do before I just actually continue playing normally is I want to return the skirmishers to their parent unit. Because these artilleries are apparently quite useless. Okay. It also does mean that I kinda now just want to move forward with them. I want to use a few guys to go after that second artillery, because that's also gonna be a problem. Can I select the skirmishers? Oh, no. Just keep moving, and with them I'll just continuously go after the new line. So they'll just kind of move forward like that now, and it should be that because then they get routed, it should give me a pretty good... that artillery is just insane, actually. It's just, you know, wailing on my units. Let's attack these, and then here, and you guys should go after the next Fusiliers, just like you and you. The artillery has top priority though. Like, as nice as attacking those guys is. Okay, sucks. Okay, so that artillery has shattered, and these guys are doing a pretty neat job. Let's go after the next ones, and I kind of want these grenadiers to go around. So at this point I need my own artillery and mortars to get up on the hill, and you up here. I don't know where I ultimately need to go in order to defeat them, but basically as long as I can defeat that artillery. Captain, the ridge is ours. Yeah, it was never going to enter that ridge. We need to push the French inland and secure this position here. Okay. Godspeed, Captain. Well, I will surely try. No, you're fine. So let's again. You need to attack. Now that that ridge is no longer a priority, they're not very like to go and try to protect it. So let's get these Fusiliers to all move, and the Grenadiers too, with the mortars in tow, over to this location. Whatever other troops they still have here is now relatively easily beaten. I'm actually surprised they're going to fire. But I need to push further because I need to take that, so... as I said, it's probably a decent idea to do something like that. Huh. Okay. I need to look for another such unit. Seems like those dragoons are gonna go and harass my my rear. And they are actually putting up a quite a formidable forward defense. Let's actually see what these dragoons do, because I would not want them to harass my rear for the world. So... Sweet. Really do like these surrenders as well. Seems like they're coming in there with huge numbers now. And it will be tricky to push them off if things are gonna go like that. Obviously. Still though, it is in my best interest to keep pushing quickly, even now. Just move towards the ridge. And you guys can actually go after their artillery, though. They, I think they'd have a fair shot at actually grabbing them. So I'll have those mortars activate there too. They're actually performing quite a good delaying action, which I'm actually quite interested in. Is I find pretty amazing. I have to remain careful though. I do need to maintain a rear guard. Despite that. Okay. The fact that artillery has shattered also, let's see, because if those dragoons go out there, I need more units in the rear. Okay. So now that we're finally getting over that hill, that should allow me to start settling my flanks. Haha. Yeah, so I don't really mind moving forward here now, but the good thing here is that I now at least start getting some actual serious flanks I can maintain. Seems like I am rid of those dragoons for now. Okay, this is a messed up situation. Yep. All right. So more surrenders.
On va tous mourir. On va tous mourir. Sauvez-vous.
Okay. Another thing that's pretty interesting is that even for now, it doesn't really seem like they're pushing a whole lot. Except there. Alright. How did that even happen? What the heck is this? Okay, let's pause because currently, like, you're storming off with absolutely no reason to do so. There's just so much stuff going on that it's at that point very hard to do everything at the same time. You know, we got these dragoons over on this side and this and that. You need to fall back. Because we do suddenly have units that that need to retreat because they suddenly are in too big numbers. Didn't I tell you to go and retreat? Because they suddenly have all the units there. Retreat, 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 retreat. No. I have no clue what's happening there. I most certainly don't. How did they suddenly get all these skirmishers in the back too? It's beyond me. But what I do know is that I need to get my mortars and my artillery up that hill. Yeah, screw that. Go, go, go. Okay. I don't know why my units are severely chasing these guys constantly. It's a bit weird. Okay. And because my range isn't even that big, it's a bit troublesome. I don't know why, but yeah, again. My units as they are just very trigger happy. Okay, so apparently my mortars need to go even further in order to do this. And the artillery at least is firing. I really couldn't care less for this other stuff. I just need to take the ridge. That's just about all. So if I can rather get that going. You don't need to charge, though. I don't... Like, what are you doing? Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. Retreat, please. Okay. Mortars, are you finally in place? I asked you to attack this other unit. Jeez. How hard can it possibly be? Especially around the center, because that's the area that I need to take. Because the game still claims I haven't secured it. Which on the one hand I kinda get. The problem is that for... Come on. Retreat, please. How far do you need to go? This is a bloodbath, ultimately. Holy smokes. Hey, run. Yeah, keep attacking those guys. You keep attacking there. If I, no, I want you to just attack. You don't need to get in front of them or anything. Ah, more wounded. That's lovely. Okay, with the mortars in place. Insane part is it still doesn't actually even count as a contested. Like, the AI is just all really crammed on this centerpiece. It's kind of... kind of crazy also how much I've lost. Okay, then I got so many captured though, it's crazy. Let's get them out of here. Let's keep them coming. Better get out of here. Alright, so... They can try to keep these units on, but I don't currently see how the AI is going to win here. At this rate, man, that was insane. I really do hope I will not have to continue with this battle, because at that it is quite rough. Okay, now I really need to attack those artilleries. You're moving up. And we have everything secure. Holy moly. I lost 1,500 men. Almost one third. But, oof. That was insane. All these land battles are really tough, though. Alright. Yeah, let's just get the money now. Guns in the desert. Excellent work, Captain. Now the expeditionary force could safely land and advance towards Alexandria. There is no mission left. I'll keep the repairing, etc. for later, so that it doesn't cost me anything during this stage. And I'll continue along. The Admiralty has approved an expansion to your fleet. You may choose between an excellently built second rate from the Woolwich dockyard, or the funding to procure another ship as you desire. You know what? Coin is always in short supply, and I have my own plans on how to improve the fleet. That gives me a good 100,000. That's great. So we are in the final stages here. Let's read this. Today, news has arrived of a great victory at the Battle of the Nile. Horatio Nelson's fleet smashed the French escort fleet and shattered their convoy. It has been reported that to escape, Napoleon had to stow away on a small schooner, I think. Anyway, to protect themselves and the British policy of searching all neutral vessels for French contraband, an alliance of the North European naval powers, Denmark, Norway, and Prussia, Sweden, and Russia was formed. This will also limit our access to various resources needed to maintain our fleets and armies. Ship cost is more expensive, recruitment cost is more expensive, and ship repair cost is down. Report with money. We have the Battle of Camperdown, where the Dutch Navy is sailing to Brest in order to join with the French Atlantic Fleet. And we have the ultimate battle, the Battle of Copenhagen. We have a bunch of other ones. Heavy Traffic Levant Company and Qui Vive. Yeah, okay, so let's repair our fleet first. And see how far I can get before I have to go for the reserve. Let's just there we go. Then the Arrogante is still full. I didn't use any of these. So that shouldn't be too bad, but actually there are very little of these that ultimately got hurt comparatively. So repairing these is not going to be as troublesome. Alright, sweet. You need to be promoted. And now I don't have enough weapons. Let's see how much it costs. Let's go for these. There we are. Alright, so our army, or Marine Corps, is back up to full strength. Excellent. Our fleet is back up to full strength, except for some of these officers that got hurt. It's tough. Seriously tough. It wouldn't do if... 90 muscle, huh? Yeah, you don't belong here. You're supposed to be here. Now I'm missing one of these, but that's fine. Oof, okay. I need to have 100 for everything here, so yeah. It does give me some money for some sweet upgrades, so let's work on it. Yeah, let's go for some improved copper sheeting. No, that's too expensive. Okay, so I actually then need to go for unified gun carriages. That helps a lot. And besides that, I need improved copper sheeting. It's also worth a lot of money. And then if I... Yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. Those are some pretty serious upgrades here. Could go for that streamlined hull instead, but it costs a lot. So that's it for the Lorient. Then for the Victory. This will also work out, so let's do that. That's a bit cheaper, and I'll still get the early copper sheeting here. Not bad. It's pretty cheap. So, or the better copper sheeting. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Bam. That's on the Victory. Then the Purisma Conception. What? I don't even know what I'm saying here. That's the reason why I want to put the lightweight gun carriages, especially here, is because they have the most cannons, so they benefit most from having an upgrade such as that. Let's leave the rest of the money. I think we're okay here. So I'm all set and ready to go for the next mission. I'll start with the Battle of Camperdown. First, it seems to be a bit of a smaller mission, of course, to the Battle of Copenhagen, which is going to be the big battle here. I'm going to wrap things up. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please do leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Special shout out to my Patreon supporters, Spooner Out, Dungeon Pastor, C-Data, Swords, Mandingo, and Thomas Trillion. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. See you next time.